Hi, my name is Maggie Marchant, and I am a data librarian at Brigham Young University. My job is to help you develop the skills and confidence to work with data. You've probably heard people talk about the importance of data. Maybe it was a professor, a job posting on LinkedIn, or a business mogul on social media. We live in a time of big data, data driven decision making, data mining, and data analytics. But you don't have to be a math or statistics expert to use data to enhance your communication. Think of data as just another source in your research, like a scholarly publication or news article. The first step is to understand how data can support your purpose. A helpful guideline is BEAM, which stands for Background, Exhibit, Argument, and Method. Let's look at each of these. Background. Could data help you establish the context, importance, or timeliness of your topic? Exhibit. Would using data help you tell a compelling story or example? Argument. Would one of your main points be more credible and convincing with data as a source? Method. What can data tell your audience about applying the information? Let's go through an example together. Imagine I am writing a report on the benefits and costs of companies implementing automatic retirement enrollment for Gen Z employees. I know I want to talk about reasons not to save for retirement, such as lower starting salary or high expenses, the implications for individuals when they retire, and the implications for companies. How could data enhance my communication? At this stage, I am just brainstorming and don't need to worry about being able to find this exact data. Background. Data on how many Americans are saving or not saving for retirement could support why this is important to talk about. Exhibit. Data comparing the outcomes at retirement of starting to save at different ages could enhance a story about individuals starting to invest for retirement. Argument. One of my main points is that implementing automatic enrollment into retirement plans is related to higher overall retirement savings. Data from a research experiment testing an automatic retirement enrollment plan would be a relevant source to support this point. Method. Since my audience is employers, data on company profits would be important as they consider applying information from the report. Now we are ready to start searching for data sources. First, ask yourself the question, who cares about the topic and has the ability to collect and share data about it? Some of the most common sources are the government, nonprofit organizations, researchers, and companies. If I think government entities care about a topic such as how many Americans are saving for retirement, I would start my search in Google. Enter your key terms. For my topic, this is retirement savings in the United States. Add the term data or statistics and include a domain search at the end, cite:/.gov, to limit to only government information. From this search, I found data on retirement investing from the Federal Reserve. For data from nonprofits, we can simply add nonprofit to the search and change the domain to .org. From this search, I found a report on retirement savings by age from the National Institute on Retirement Security. Data from a research study is what I need if I want to talk about how automatic enrollment retirement plans are related to increased retirement investing. I would find this by using my information literacy search skills in a library database and filter to peer-reviewed articles. In the article, jump to the results section to find data in tables and figures. The methods section can help you understand the sample size and what groups the results apply to. Companies will likely be invested in data on how retirement plans impact profit. Library databases like Statista, IBISWorld, and Capital IQ are great sources for data from companies. Since quantitative data are comprised of numbers, we often think of them as facts. But data can be biased, limited, and false, just like written sources. Remember to use the same source evaluation process on data sources as you would for other sources. First, stop. Investigate the source of the data. Are they qualified in the subject? Do they have an incentive to skew findings a certain way? Find better coverage. Does the data represent an overall group, or does it provide a specific example? Is the data current? Trace claims. Are data results on the same topic from different sources consistent with what you found? Try these steps for yourself. Brainstorm how data can support the background, examples, main points, or implications of your topic. Then try searching for one data source from governments, nonprofits, researchers, or companies.